Today we're going to review how to do order of operations with integers and exponents. So let's start with one problem. We have negative 12 plus 75 minus negative 34. Okay, now the first thing I want to do is get rid of the parentheses here. So when we subtract with a negative, we're going to do the inverse of that number, so it's going to be negative 12 plus 75 plus 34. So now we're just going to go straight across. Negative 12 plus 75, which would be 75 take away 12. That's going to be 63. That's a positive 63 plus 34. 63 plus 34, we're going to add those together. That's going to be 97. Alright, let's do another problem. Let's do something that's involving exponents and figuring out what do we do first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. So let's start with this problem. 6 times 24 minus 4, take away 7 times 2. Now remember, order of operations, you do parentheses first, then exponents, then anything with multiplication or division which comes first left to right, and then adding and subtraction, whichever comes first. So I do have something in parentheses right here. So 24 take away 4 is 20. So I'm going to rewrite this. 6 times 20 minus 7 times 2. Alright, I have two problems with multiplication. So I'll do them all in this step. 6 times 2 I know is 12, so 6 times 20 is 120. Take away 7 times 2, which is 14. So 120 take away 14 is going to be 106. Let's see. Let's try another one. 4 cubed plus 7 times negative 6 plus 4. Okay, do what's in parentheses. Negative 6 plus 4. So I'm going to rewrite 4 cubed plus 7 times negative 2. Okay, now I'm going to do my exponent. 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is going to be 64. So 64 plus 7 times negative 2. We're going to do that next. So 64 plus negative 14. So we have a positive and a negative, so that's going to be 64. Take away 14, which is going to give us 50. Your final answer is 50. It's just so important that you go over these rules in your head after you do each step. So if you had something like this, you would know what to do first. Parentheses first, then exponents, then any multiplication, and then you're adding and you're subtracting. Please keep continuing to go over this over and over. Get those rules in your head. Remember, when you have a negative and a negative, remember, figure out what that's going to be. When you have something like negative 6, take away 2, it's not going to be negative 8. Remember, when you are subtracting with a negative, the lack of math terminology is keep, change, change. So that stays negative 6, that becomes addition, and this is going to become a negative 2. That's the inverse, additive inverse. Okay, keep practicing.